David Aldridge. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Good evening, Kevin. Well, last season, Paul George had a homecoming. He said, as a kid, I pictured playing in L.A., my parents being able to watch me at Staples. I'm not playing for the Clippers. This is home. I'm playing for the home team. It doesn't get any better than that. And Kevin, his family is backing him up. They show up to every game here.
Wow, what a story. David, thank you. And both these coaches, Chris tonight, have plenty of options on their benches. Depth, a big part of what these teams do well.
Yeah, most great teams in the league, Kevin, have fantastic 6th and 7th options. I mean, depth means so much during the regular season.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Parker out there with Williams, and it's Smart in at the 1 spot. And for Los Angeles, we've got Reggie Jackson. Ibaka is out there with Batum. Then it's Paul George, and it's Kennard in at the shooting guard. Tip-off goes. To the Clippers. Jackson with it. In the corner, Kennard with it. Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, with Kennard, he can do things other than shoot. I mean, and that helps open up the 3-ball for him.
Outside Tatum. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Ibaka, no luck. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. The 3 from Tatum. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Tatum's got 6.
It's amazing. Scouts were worried that Tatum would be a streaky spot-up shooter, but you see the perfect form.
Kennard against Parker. Batum inside the three-point line. Misses off the left iron. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Paul George.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
On the wing, George over Parker. And the Clippers miss again.
Now with the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The drive by Jackson. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
To the inside, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point-per-game scorer. That question was answered in only his 4th season.
Oh, yeah, it didn't take long for him to answer that question. And he did it in a variety of ways. He hit more threes, drew more fouls, did a better job of converting at the rim. And the scary part is, it feels like he's just getting started.
Now here's Jackson. 14 points from him the last game against Washington. Now Kennard to end the cold streak. Jackson misses. It's a 7-point spread. The 3 from Tatum. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Kennard, the pass to Ibaka. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And the defender overcommits a little bit. Ibaka too quick for him on that move. Earns a trip to the line.
The Clippers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league. But that wasn't always the case for Ibaka. He has put in a ton of work.
Ibaka hits both of them. Here's Boston now. This run now up to 13-2. And the pass to Parker. Over Kennard. That one off the back iron and out. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game lost to the Wizards.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
Now here's Parker. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Tatum. From deep. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist in this one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Jackson. In the corner, Kennard with it.
When the defense gets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
It's stolen by Ibaka. One-on-one fast break. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Kennard's got 5 points so far.
Well, Kennard is a crafty lefty that plays with fluidity. I mean, he makes pull-up jumpers look so effortless.
Back to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Tatum against Jackson. A shot by George. Wide open. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Kennard with the rebound. Clippers trail by 8. On the wing, Batum. Outside for George. And the 3 off target.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of 3-point bombs.
And here's Jackson. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Ibaka finds Batum. And here's George for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the triple.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 11. The 3. And there's Paul George on the assist by Jackson. George has got 9.
Well, you can't leave somebody that wide open when Jackson's running the show. Reggie will find him every time.
Round kicks to Tatum. Inside. His first shot coming late. The shot by Williams, no good. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. On the wing, George. Guarded by Tatum. Ibaka, no luck. Boston leading by 8. Right side, Tatum. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Tatum's got 26. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Batum inside the three-point line. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Tatum draws the double. Smart misses.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Jackson against Smart. Back to George. Ibaka for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, when Batum spots a wide-open teammate, he zips the rock to him quickly. Just exceptional vision.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
he's an all-star
No kidding.
last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. And a new group in for the Celtics. Falls checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Parker. Josh Richardson's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Edwards in for Smart. Now here's Tatum. 26 points for him. And here's George for 3. Offensive rebound. Morris outside for the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 28.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Zubac's the best of man. Pass to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Over Edwards. That one a little long.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
You love the different ways that Tatum can score. Posting up, facing up, or putting the ball on the floor. He's having a great night.
Now here's Rondo. 11 points for him in that last game against the Wizards in Washington. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. Second is Paul George. DeMarcus Cousins third. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Good on both. Celtics leading by 7. Now here's Edwards. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that one is good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Johnson against Tatum. Johnson dishes to Rondo. And here's Morris for 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum on the wing. And with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. Watch him. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Morris. Over Edwards. A second chance effort. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Marcus Morris. Here's Rondo, and he lays it straight in.
Well, for a point guard, despite shaky range, Rondo has a pretty good field goal percentage for his career. A lot of that is shot selection.
Richardson finds Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Clippers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Neesmith, he's checked in for Tatum. Both shots good from the stripe. Celtics leading by 3. And here's Richardson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Los Angeles guys shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Rondo finds Cousins. Pulls from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Celtics.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Nobody near Williams. And he's good on the 3 ball.
He can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
And it's blocked.
There's an intensity to Richardson's defense. He puts full effort into it. Loves being that thorn in your side.
It's his first trip to the line.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And the first one at the line is good.
I mean, the ability of Richardson to instantly elevate your team's play is incredible. He can score, he can facilitate, whatever you need to succeed.
Clippers trail by 8. Here's Johnson. Down low, and Cousins throws it down.
And Cousins is a big body who knows just how to back down the D. When he has the room to throw it down, he does not hesitate for 1 second.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated all the talent on this team.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder. Everybody wants to win, and there's no egos. Everybody has fun. We play together. We move the ball. We make sacrifices, and we enjoy getting stops.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well-balanced. This team lives it.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ivica Zubac is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Rajon Rondo. Then it's Johnson, and it's Mann in at the 3 spot. And he knocks down the first one. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
are truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Pritchard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over Rondo. Pritchard gets the bucket. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Shot clock at 5. And there's the pass to Mann. Here's Cousins. He drains the turnaround jump shot.
Well, when the shot clock is against him, Cousins keeps his cool. He knows how to come through with gigantic shots.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, One executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. So it's Boston now after the Clippers pick up 2. Drills it from outside.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Pass to Rondo. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2.
And Al Horford, the 5-time All-Star, very much a leader on this team with his success in the league.
Yeah, Horford has always been a guy that passes the eye test. The numbers don't jump out, but he plays winning basketball. Great head for the game. Knows how to compliment the stars.
Now here's Horford. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot by Williams, no good. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Cousins. He dishes it to Rondo. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Horford.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Picked him clean. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Count it.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And the Clippers call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And here's a look at some numbers for Paul George. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 21 points per game last year, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Floats it up for Williams. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one. George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Celtics leading by 9. Brown wide open. He fires. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. George looking over the floor. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. George has got 12 in the game. Smart kicks to Brown. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Parker. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 8.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator. Great court awareness.
Jackson with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, George takes a 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Now here's Brown. The dish to Parker. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
The D can't give Parker these type of shots. I mean, they're asking for trouble.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. He kicks to George. Outside, Batum gets the 3-pointer to fall. Batum's got his second bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Now, this is the fire you love seeing. Now, Brown doesn't back down from anyone. He relishes getting his revenge.
Pass to George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Boston leading by 4. Now Brown. Here's Langford. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside for George. Jackson trying to break free. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Then for the Celtics, Falls checked in for Robert Williams. And it's Tatum in for Langford. Parker passes to Tatum. The Clippers trail. To the middle, here's Ibaka. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists here tonight. Tatum passes to Brown. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got a pair of triples in the second now for Boston. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. George, no good. The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting.
Still possessing outstanding athleticism. Parker is good at using it to cause problems for the defense.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Parker.
And at this stage of Parker's career, it's about accepting whatever role is asked of him. So far, he has done an admirable job of doing this.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Morris is checked in. And so he hits both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Now here's Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. George passes to Ibaka. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
With the run he's on in the second quarter, I mean, this field goal percentage is tremendous right now.
Outside Tatum. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And here's a list of players that have been coming through for their team on both ends of the floor. The point guards with the most steals over the course of the last month. Reggie Jackson on top. And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% from the field. Here's George. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
The Clippers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Edwards, he's checked in for Boston.
One shot.
And, you know, you go back to that horrific leg injury in Vegas back in 2014, and Paul George hasn't just made it back to the NBA. He's come back a better player.
Fall passes to Tatum. Here's Fall. Celtics passing it around. Boston again missing. Jackson down low. Gets that one to Fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Wow, when Jackson is just crafty down inside, he has such a quick release that even taller defenders can't get to it in time.
Brown outside. And that one drops for him.
And the shot, has come around. For most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Now, here's George. He's coming off a 19-point game against Washington.
And how about his defense? 4 blocks on the night. They couldn't keep him down.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. It's intercepted.
Playing the little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
Morris outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jordan. Morris has got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. Poke loose. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
First free throw is good. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
On the wing, George. Guarded by Tatum. They get the rebound. Jackson kicks to Ibaka. Pocket 6. For 3. Jackson misses. Celtics trail by 5. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Horford has a wide open look. Boston again missing. There's the pass to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. In the corner, it's Morris. No one near him. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Terrific use of the catch-and-shoot jumper for Morris, catching the D flat-footed and torching them as a result.
Yep, it counts.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Here is Ibaka, following the basket by Al Horford. 1:25 left in the first half of the game. Jackson up top, Edwards defending. And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to the timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, that's the one area where they've had an edge, but they've been outworked in too many other aspects of this game.
Now, here's George. He's got 24. And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Edwards, that's good.
Oh, man, the awareness and the IQ of Horford look so adept at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Brown against George. Morris outside. Ibaka for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ibaka's got 12 in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Richardson outside. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morris. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bucket is good. Tatum's got 34 points.
Excellent control from Tatum. The assertiveness he displays on these possessions is why people love this guy.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. He's buried a total of 7 3-pointers in the game. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. And Kenny, like Kawhi Leonard, Paul George doesn't show a whole lot of emotion. He lets the production speak for itself.
Maybe that's why George has handpicked Kawhi to team up with. The only drama that George causes is to the opponent.
Yeah, he has all the tools to be MVP, but for him, it's not about the awards. He's focused on the titles.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. On the floor for Boston. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Jabari Parker is out there with Williams. And it's Smart in at the point.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And there's Ibaka. That's good on the assist by Jackson. Ibaka's got 14 points.
Yeah, high percentage look there for Ibaka. He can be automatic in there when given room.
Brown the pass to Tatum from deep 3-point range. That one no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Kennard kicks to Ibaka. Outside Jackson. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Smart. Here's Brown. The Clippers grab the miss. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He knows how to make the most of his tools. Batum using his length, putting pressure on the D and getting to the line.
For Los Angeles, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And the first one drops.
Now a veteran in this league, Batum does a little bit of everything, including offer guidance and support for his younger teammates.
Both free throws good from Batum.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Passes to Brown. From deep, and it's sent back by George. Shoots over Brown, and that one hits back iron. Celtics trail by 3. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. That's 36 points for Jason Tatum.
Oh, look at that smooth release, the follow through. And I'll tell you what, when Tatum shoots in rhythm, effortless.
and they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Williams. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But, Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Jackson passes to Kennard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Kennard's got 7 points.
Not just a jump shooter. Kennard is more than capable of doing real damage from the interior as well.
Tatum dishes to Brown. And here is Williams. Tatum out to Parker. To the inside. It's stolen by Ibaka. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Knocked loose. Jackson in the corner. Jackson is doubled. Batum wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Smart passes to Williams. And here's Tatum for 3. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Ibaka's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Jackson. Over Smart. Off the left rim and out.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And here's Brown outside. Nailed from three-point land. 13 points in the game.
Determining Brown's ceiling, I mean, how good of an outside shooter can he become? I mean, to me, that's the only question. But he may have already exceeded expectations.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jabari Parker. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
First one falls for him. A different look for the Clippers. Mann's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Luke Kennard. Boston making a switch here. Both good from the line that time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. This one for 3. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Mann. Puts up a 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, and the can by Tatum.
That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Rondo against Smart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Smart. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
That's good from Rondo.
I mean, having a floor general like Rondo on the court instantly elevates your offense. He does everything he can to bring out the best in his team.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Cousins comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Zubac subbed in for Nicholas Batum. Falls checked in for the Celtics. Nesmith comes in for Tatum. And Rondo drops them both. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. To the left side wing. For the tie, Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Rondo kicks to Johnson. Here's Zubac. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And with that height advantage right there, he had a good, clear look at the basket.
Smart passes to Nesmith. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Johnson. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Celtics making a change here. Langford's checked in. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Austin with the ball, trailing by 2. Cousins against Williams. No good from Cousins.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
The Clippers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Johnson outside. Fades back. No good there.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Inside. And the rejection by Zubac. Down low. And then Johnson with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Nesmith. Williams passes to Nesmith. Lays it up off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now here's Rondo. Defense right on him. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Langford has the open look. A miss that time would have put him up. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Johnson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
And that one falls for Johnson. And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Richardson, he's checked in for the Celtics. Edwards comes in for Langford. He's off on the second. Celtics trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Rondo passes to Cousins. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Celtics had gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And Fall gets it to go.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Outside Rondo. Floats it up for Cousins. Very pretty alley-oop layup. A Cousins has got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Oh, I really like the energy of Cousins. The way he sets pick and rolls with his force to the rim is exactly what you want your center to be doing.
Edwards passes to Williams. Here's Fall. Here's Pritchard. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And he's leaning on the three-point shot a little more in this half. Only had one before the break, but he's got 3 of them since then.
Johnson outside. Zubac trying to break loose. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 1, and the bucket from Johnson.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Richardson the pass to Pritchard. Back to Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's Boston converting.
Far from just a jump shooter. Richardson is more than capable of getting it done inside, too.
And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside, Horford. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Oh, that's just zero hesitation, knocking it down. Horford doesn't get a ton of lift on his shot. He's very accurate.
Rondo with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. Here's Cousins. Rondo at the elbow. Johnson kicks to Zubac. Lets it go from deep. Rondo can't get it to go. Boston leading by 3. Fires from 18. Tatum's shot is off. And now the Clippers on the break. Launches the 3. Rondo can't get it to go.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Cousins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
No, the combination of size and strength, it makes Cousins a tough cover. I mean, overpowering.
A different look for the Clippers. Paul George, he's checked in for Zubac. Luke Kennard comes in for Johnson. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And the Celtics also making a change. Parker's checked in. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. The Celtics with the lead. And stolen by Cousins. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. And it's George finishing it off.
And what about the quick hands of Cousins? Sure, he's an offensive juggernaut, but he also keeps his eyes open for steals as well.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Tatum draws the double. Smart misses. LA's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Morris, no good. The Celtics shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Parker finds Tatum over George. Again, the miss by the Celtics. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Los Angeles. Here's Cousins. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Cousins has got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, and really, Cousins has worked diligently on improving his shooting stroke. His jumper is looking better and better with each passing game.
Parker passes to Horford. The three from Tatum. It's good from long range. Tatum's got 41.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Richardson.
You got to be more disciplined against elite shooters like Kennard. I mean, as he relishes opportunities at the line.
Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tools, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
That free throw, good from Kennard.
In high school, Kennard was named Ohio's Mr. Basketball twice. Only a handful of guys have done that, and almost all of them went on to become NBA greats.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. And then for Boston, Williams comes in for Al Horford. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Richardson. So he gets them both. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. George against Tatum. Kicks it to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
With great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
George against Tatum. Good on the triple.
Well, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's Tatum, and he's got 41. Takes the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Clippers lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Clippers leading by 3. We've got Luke Kennard. Batum is out there with Paul George. And there's Jackson, and it's Ibaka. And at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. To the paint, Tatum. That shot off. Good work defensively by Ibaka. The Clippers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. George against... Oh, wow.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Brown finds Tatum. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And so here are the Clippers, leading by 5. To the middle. The kick out to Brown. Over George. Boston, no good that time either. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
His three-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance, it's going to be a crazy game for him.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense and just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Los Angeles leading by 8. Three-pointer. Here's Batum. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
I just love the aggressive attitude of Batum, especially how hard he hits the ball.
Smart kicks to Parker. Kennard against Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Brown.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
And Brown drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Outside Jackson. Count that bucket.
Now, whenever Jackson is driving, the D is nervous. He is just brilliant at completing his drives to the rack.
Tatum looking around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, who could forget Jason Tatum's rookie year? I mean, in the 2018 playoffs, all he did was lead the Celtics in scoring at just 20 years old, taking Boston to Game 7 of the conference finals.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Clippers leading by 8. Outside Jackson. The pass to Kennard. Shoots over Brown. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Celtics have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway.
Though he may not explode off the floor, Tatum's length makes plays like this look easy.
The 3 from George. Drops in the tray. George has got 34.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
And it's Brown missing. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Williams with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, the breathtaking athleticism of Brown. I mean, just incredible at rising up and packing a punch on these dunks.
Now, here's George. And Ibaka slams it in.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Tatum.
And, you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Outside Jackson, stolen by Smart. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
And Williams drops them both. Clippers leading by 5. Outside Jackson. In the corner, George with it. Batum inside the three-point line. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum. Celtics trail by 7. With the ball, floats it up for Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
He's so explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
And taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And then Brown with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game-changing.
Jackson misses. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Williams. Here's Tatum. No good. Excellent D there from George. Jackson from long range. Good work defensively by Smart. Celtics trail by 3. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Reggie Jackson. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
And he knocks down the first one.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. And he makes both free throws. Los Angeles has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Jackson against Smart. Passes it to Ibaka. Batum for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 4 assists now tonight.
Knocks down his second 3 of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also. Doing some solid work from deep.
Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
As crafty as they come. George has lots of experience when it comes to mixing up defenders.
That's good from George. And George drops them both. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. He's off on that one. Ibaka with some nice D. The Clippers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. George, no good. On the wing, Brown uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
So difficult to defend Ibaka inside the length, the improved strength, and he's one of those bigs who doesn't mind going to the line.
Throw good, Ibaka. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. On that throwdown.
Wow. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Free throw good. Serge Ibaka. And so he makes both from the line. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Outside Williams. Pass to Tatum. Over George. Tatum's shot is off. The Clippers trail. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And they double up Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Celtics shooting 44% in the 4th. The offense with some ups and downs. Smart dishes to Williams. The kick out to Williams. Brown outside. Kept alive. Goes up again. Williams can't get it to go.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Tatum. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Batum inside the three-point line, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Williams outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 4.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's George. Down low. And the layup is good. George has got 38 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Tatum passes to Williams. Back to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, it's Reggie Jackson with the rebound. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. A 2-point game. A three-pointer is right on target.
After a sensational first half from beyond the arc, he's not slowing down here in the second. That's his third three-pointer since halftime.
Now here's Smart. Back to Williams. It's Brown on the wing. Kennard covering. Smart wide open. He fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, that's one of those buckets that stand out. Nice play by Smart.
And George kicks to Kennard. Outside Batum, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's the fast break. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
A gigantic bucket. Brown stepping into the spotlight when it matters most.
George against Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That free throw good from George. Markers check in for Williams. And both free throws good for Paul George.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Smart passes to Tatum. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
This is why Parker was out here. When it's an important possession, he steps up his game.
Outside, George. George double teamed. Batum finds Ibaka. Back to Batum. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Ibaka hits both of them.
clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
George against Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Butler with no one around, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. The Clippers shooting 40% in the fourth. George up top, guarded by Tatum. George, no good. The Celtics shooting pretty good tonight at 48%.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 4. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Smart, and Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And then Brown with the dunk.
It's amazing. The development of Brown as a scorer, and he's an exciting two-way talent. He's showing us all that tonight.
Here's George. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people.
And really, Batum just finds a way to knock down these clutch shots. His poise is simply incredible.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Now, here's Tatum. Six to shoot. Fires the 3. That one, no good. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. George, that's a 2-pointer. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.